Hi, good morning dear children. Today we shall discuss about letter writing. Letter writing, why I am discussing today letter writing is because letter writing is most important for the examination purpose. So it carries 5 marks, by that you can get very easily 5 marks in the examinations. Actually language subject is a scoring subject. So job exam oriented, the letter writing is a very important, by that you can get very easily 5 marks. So in the letter writing we know there is a 2 types of letter. One is formal letter and another one is informal letter. So I tell you that nowadays in our world and everywhere what happens, letters are not much important because everybody is using phones and email and WhatsApp, Facebook, vagera. Some news medias they are using very much, so the letters have been lost their values. Still, for the purpose of examination, letter writing is important. So formal letter and informal letter. What is formal letter? What does it carry? What does it contain? In the formal letter, we write to some official people from official works, such as if you write to your school headmaster, if you write to your school, college principal, seeking for jobs or seeking for leaves, seeking for anything in your college, then it becomes formal letter. Or else, if you write the problems of your area about water or else electricity, anything to your commissioner near to you, who is commissioner near to you, municipal commissioner, if you write that, then it becomes formal letter. Or if you are getting very much disturbed by some people who are around of you, you can write to police inspector the letter. That's also called as a formal letter. So I explained the formal letter in another session very briefly. ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲೆಟರನ್ನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸೆಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳ ವಿಸ್ತಾರವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲೆಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಅದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ ನಾವು ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕಚೇರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಬರೆಯುವಂತಹ ಪತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್. Personal letter in the sense who is very personal to us. Personal, the person who is personal to us means to father, to mother, to friend, to sister, to brother, means who is your besties. ನಿಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಆತ್ಮೀಯರಾದವರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಬರೆಯುವಂತಹ ಪತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋನ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಯು ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್. ವೈ ಆಮ್ ಐ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಯು ದಟ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ ಈಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ in upcoming next week we are conducting a test. For that sake you should know what is the model of it. Of course you might have written in your 10th standard, for the sake of examination you might have taken very good marks. There might be some changes in the letters of 10th standard in the PUC. Probably you may get the same thing. In 10th standard you have got very good marks by these kind of language functions. So by that here also is one of the language function called letter writing. So informal letter, how to write? I think you might have written. Have you written a letter to anybody in your life? If you are staying in a hostel, no, of course. Obviously nowadays you are all using phones, that you might have not written the letters to your parents, but it is very important. So it is a pattern that you just imagine that it's a letter. You imagine that you are writing a letter to your father or else your mother and you are staying in the hostel. Understand? Fine. So it's a letter format. So whatever you write, you should start and everything should be written in the left side of the letter. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಪತ್ರದ ಎಡಭಾಗದಿಂದ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು ಆರಂಭ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂಥೇಳಿ, ಎಡಭಾಗದಿಂದ ಪತ್ರವನ್ನು ಬರೆಯುವುದನ್ನು ಆರಂಭ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So what does first come? In the first, that sender address is most important in the letter. Sender address is also the most important in the letter. You should write in the top of the letter, left side, ಅಂದರೆ ಪತ್ರದ ಮೇಲ್ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಡಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಂದರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಎಡಭಾಗ, ಸಿ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಅ ಲೆಟರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್, the top of the left hand side you should write sender address. Example, I tell you, if Manjunath is writing a letter, you should write his name here, Manjunath. In the top of the letter left side you should write mention your address, that Manjunath. Address in the sense it's only not a name, but also from where are you writing, that's also most important. The letter doesn't carry marks, or else it doesn't go in the post office if you mention only one name. You should mention your address also. Where are you living? Not briefly, congested,ly you should write neatly. ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವಿಳಾಸವನ್ನು ಬರೆಯುವಾಗ ತುಂಬ ವಿಸ್ತಾರವಾಗಿ ಬರೆಯದೆ ಸಂಕುಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಸ್ವಚ್ಛವಾಗಿ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. If you don't write your address properly, it may not pass in the post office, or else if it may not, you get very good marks. So this address is very, very important. Understand? Next, the date. Date is also most important. When are you going to write? To whom it's okay, right? And that is, but date is very important. That whom are you writing, when are you writing, ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀನು ಬರಿತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ದ ಡೇಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗ್ರೀಟಿಂಗ್. ಗ್ರೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ವೆಲ್ಕಮಿಂಗ್. ಯು ಮೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹರ್ಡ್ ದ ಲೆಟರ್ ಗ್ರೀಟಿಂಗ್. ಕೇಳಿಲ್ವಾ? ಕೇಳಿದಿರ ತಾನೆ? ಗ್ರೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಗ್ರೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕೋರುವುದು, ಅವರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬರಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದು, ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಗ್ರೀಟ್, ಬರಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದು, ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ವೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಗ್ರೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್? ಟು ರೀಡ್ ದ ಲೆಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗ್ರೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಪರ್ಸನ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಗ್ರೀಟ್? ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಸೀನ್ ದ ಗ್ರೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್? ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್, ಐ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ಟು ಸಿ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. See, greeting cards, especially you give your friends, your neighbors, and who is very close to you, you give in the Sankranti festival, in the New Year festival, and especially the greeting cards are very much familiar during wedding cards. In the wedding cards, wedding card, we cordially greet you to be a part of our marriage ceremony. ಗ್ರೀಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಬರಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದು, ಅವರನ್ನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸುವುದು ಅಂಥೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ಲೆಟರ್ ಗ್ರೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್? ದ ವೇ ಯು ಗ್ರೀಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಟು ರೀಡ್ ಲೆಟರ್. ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಗ್ರೀಟ್? You may greet them, lovely brother, dearest father, my best mother. No, best not. Lovely mother, honorable dad, my best friend, my close friend. So you write this here to besties. Actually this letter is to your besties. So here in the greeting you should mention your thought, emotions towards the person. How do you greet him? Adjectives, you can use many adjectives, nama visheshanaಗಳು. See, if it is comes in Kannada, we get many words. ಪ್ರೀತಿಪೂರ್ವಕರಾದ, ಪ್ರೀತಿಗೆ ಭಾಜನರಾದ, ಪಿತೃ ಸಮಾನರಾದ, ಪಿತೃಗಳಿಗೆ, ದೇವ ಸಮಾನರಾದ ತಾಯಿಯವರಿಗೆ, ಮಾತೃರಿಗೆ, ಪಿತೃರಿಗೆ. So we get many adjectives in Kannada. Why do we get many adjectives in Kannada? Do you know? Why? Because Kannada is our mother tongue, it is fixed in our mind, so we get many varieties of the adjectives while writing the letters, so we get adjectives. But in English we don't get properly because it's a Western language, it is to be learnt, it is to be memorized, it is to be written, so it becomes quite difficult. Mother tongue it helps us to express our strongest emotions to the people very fluently and spontaneously, but it becomes difficult in English. It's okay. So greeting, the way you greet a person to the letter. Now introduction paragraph. What is introduction paragraph? It is, sorry, my dear children, see, sender and date, greeting. If you write these three, you get 1 marks. Okay, na? If you write very neatly, you get 1 marks. The 1 marks is granted to you now. Next, to gain another 4 marks, it's important. Introduction paragraph. What is introduction paragraph? See here, what are you going to write about? In the body of the letter, you may write many things, alva. So, in the beginning of the letter, in 1 or 2 lines, if you give an introduction about the body of the letter, the reader comes to know that the letter is about what. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಪತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವೇನಾದರೂ ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂದರೆ ಪತ್ರದ ಮೊದಲ ಮತ್ತು ಎರಡನೆಯ ಸಾಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಇಡೀ ಪತ್ರ ಸಾರಾಂಶವನ್ನು 1-2 ಪದಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಪತ್ರ ಯಾವುದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದೆ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ಓದುವವರು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಓಕೆನಾ. So, the introduction paragraph is very important. It doesn't mean that you should write apart introduction paragraph and body of the letter. No. Both comes together. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿಯಪ್ಪ, ನಮ್ಮ in our lesson or else in our poems, in the beginning they give some preface. ಪೀಠಿಕೆ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಪೀಠಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲೇನೋ ಯಾವುದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್, ಹೌ ವುಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಮ್? ಸೊ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಲೆಟರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಯುವರ್ ಫಾದರ್, ದ ರೈಟರ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಅ ಬಾಯ್ ಆರ್ ಅ ಗರ್ಲ್, ಯು ರೈಟ್ what? You mention your name and date and greeting, as I told you. Now introduction is that, my dear lovely father, we are going to trip from our college, so I request you to grant me a permission. So it comes in 2 lines. So by that the reader can understand easily that my daughter or else my son is going to the trip, so he is requesting me to give a permission. You may mention in the body of the letter, where are you going, when are you going, when are you coming, and who are all going, with whom are you going. These are all can be mentioned in the body of the letter. So in the introduction, that should be maintained neatly, and that should be maintained in the 2 lines. Imagine that you are writing a father the same letter, that my dear lovely father, our college authority is asking me a college fees. That's enough in the introduction. By that, they can easily come to know that the daughter, my son is writing a letter regarding the college fees. And you can write whatever you want in the body of the letter regarding the fees. It may be a 10,000, 15,000, and the last date, and when to be paid. These are all you can write in the body of the letter. So, this is important. Introduction paragraph idu kuda uttamagirutte. Here also you can get almost half and 1 marks almost. Now body of the letter. So body of the letter in the sense, it is like a heart of a man. ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಹೃದಯ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ ಪತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ. Body of the letter should be written very neatly without grammatical errors. You should not maintain errors of English, because it's a small paragraph. You should maintain very neat and without grammatical mistakes. If you write, you get out of marks. Why am I telling? Because it is a very easy concept that you can get 5 marks very easily, alva. So here introduction ad nanತರ body of the letter alli you write what you can write. Now I tell you small lines in that. Which are the lines? Like in the first letter, you are writing to your father that you are going to trip. So dad, you are asking a permission, so permitted, okay na? So we are going to Goa, Delhi, Kashmir, Punjab, and we are all going on 30th of October with all our principal and our college lecturers and with all our friends. We are going a tour in bus, which is a very luxurious, and we will be back in the November 10th. So I kindly request you to please grant me a permission, dad, and also give me some money for my expense. So these are all to be mentioned. Punctuations also, you should maintain comma, full stop. The sentence cannot be written whole and soul. It contains comma. How? My dear dad, we are going to trip, comma. ಕಾಮ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಒಂದು ಸರಳವಾದ ವಾಕ್ಯ ಮುಗಿದ ನಂತರ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅಲ್ಪ ವಿರಾಮ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಹಾಂ. ಸೊ ಬಾಡಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೆಟರ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್. ಬೈ ದಿಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್ 3 marks. ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ದೋಸ್ 3 marks? It especially body of the letter gets 2 marks. Sorry, it gets 2 marks. So 1, 2, 2, 4, and remaining one part is that's 5 marks. Alva. Body of the letter is also a most important. So you should maintain very neatly. You whatever you write, to whom are you writing? The example that I have given you, that you are writing to your father that seeking for the trip, and another one is hostel fees. That should be also written like that. That our college authority asked me the college fee to pay. The last day is 30th October. Please pay the fees of the college. The college fees is 25,000 around. So as soon as possible come and pay the fees, or else they don't permit me to write an examination, and also they have hold my hall ticket to write exam. So these are all comes by this body of the letter completes. Alva, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್? ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್. ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಇನ್ನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಉಪಸಂಹಾರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕತೆ ಬರೀಲಿ, ಏನೇ ಬರೀಲಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಉಪಸಂಹಾರ. ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಗಿವ್ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಬೈ ದ ವೆರಿ ಟಚಬಲ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಟಚಬಲ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಹಾರ್ಟ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ನಾನು ಬರೆದಿರುವಂತಹ ಪತ್ರ ನಿಮಗೆ ತಲುಪಿದೆ ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿಯುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಐ ಥಾಟ್ the letter has been reached to you, and I hope you respond me as early as possible, as soon as possible. Alva, my dear dad, I hope the letter has been arrived the home in the date of so and so, 28 or 29. So I hope you reply me, you answer me, you account me as early as possible. By that I can get hall ticket, and also I can prepare myself better for the examination. ಹೀಗೆ ಕಂಕ್ಲೂಷನ್, ಉಪಸಂಹಾರವನ್ನು ಭಾರಿ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಬರೆಯುವಂಥ ಉಪಸಂಹಾರ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಟಚ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ದ ಕಂಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಟಚ್ಡ್ ಟು ದೇರ್ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ನೀಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನೀಟ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಲೆಟರ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ವೆರಿ ನೀಟ್. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಕಾಟು ಚಿತ್ತು ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಸಮ್ಮರೈಸ್ ದ ಲೆಟರ್. ಸಮ್ಮರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಲೆಟರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬೈ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, ಸಮ್ಮರೈಸ್ ದ ಲೆಟರ್ ಬೈ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, ಪ್ರೀತಿಪೂರ್ವಕರಾದಂಥ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೀತಿಪೂರ್ವಕರಾದಂಥ ವಂದನೆಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಇವುಗಳಿಂದ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸಮ್ಮರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಅಂತ ಇಂತಿ ಭಾವಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಎಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಸಮ್ಮರೈಸ್. ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್. ಇಂತಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಮಗಳು, ಇಂತಿನ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಗೆಳೆಯ, ಯು ಆರ್ ಅಫೆಕ್ಷನೇಟ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಲವಬಲ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೋಲ್ಮೇಟ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಡಿಯರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಾಟರ್, ಡಿಯರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸನ್, close son. So by telling these are all, you can signature at the end of the letter. So these are all the steps you comes in the letter. These are all steps come in the examination letter. Through this you can get 5 marks. Here by this body of the letter 2, here 1, so here 2, and introduction here 1. So here you get 4 marks. In the conclusion and signature summarize 1 marks. 5 marks you get very easily. And you should maintain, you should know that very careful. You need not to think about to address. That is not mandatory to write to address, that you get a space in right side of the letter. No, you need not to write. And also they may give some questions. You go through your textbooks, in the end of the textbooks they give some hints to mention in the letter. it may be some other name, it may be XYZ, triple Y, triple X. They may mention some other names, Bhavana, Ramesh, Ranjita, Kirtana, Sundar, Srinivas, Venkatesh. They mention some other name, and also they may give some other address also. You should follow it, okay? Should read the letter, question of the letter very neatly. By that, you can write properly. This is informal letter. I teach you in a next session that formal letter, how to written, and what and all the what steps to be followed in the letters. ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಈಸಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಸೆಂಡರ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸು, ಡೇಟು, ನೀವು ಅವರನ್ನು ಕರೆಯುವಂತಹ ರೀತಿ, ಗ್ರೀಟಿಂಗ್, ಅವರನ್ನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸುವ ರೀತಿ, ಹಾಗೂ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಹಾಗೆ ಬಾಡಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೆಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಷಯ ಬರೆಯುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಉಪಸಂಹಾರ ಕೊಡೋದು, ಸಮ್ಮರೈಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಹಂತವನ್ನು ಹೇಳುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಮತ್ತು ನೀವೊಂದು ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ಹಾಕಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದೇ ನೀವು ಹಾಕ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಸಹಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹಸ್ತಾಕ್ಷರ ಸಹಿ, ಆಟೋಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸಹಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿ ಮುಗಿಸುವಂಥದ್ದು. I hope you have understood this letter, my dear children. You do one thing, write your own letters. Like, write a letter to your friend for inviting him to your birthday party. Write a letter to your sister, your nephew, or else your relatives in the occasion of Deepavali to be a part of the festival. ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿಪೂರ್ವಕರಾಗಿರುವಂಥವ್ರಿಗೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೃದಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹತ್ತಿರವಾಗಿರುವಂಥವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬರೆಯುವಂತಹ ಪತ್ರಗಳಿಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಈ ಪತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿಯೇ ಬರೆಯಬೇಕು. ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಐ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು, ಇಫ್ ಯು ರೈಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್, ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ 5 marks. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ I tell you in the formal letters, but formal letter, if you commit any small mistakes in the informal letter, that can be acceptable for the parents, not for the teachers. But formal letter is not like that. You should not commit any single mistakes in that. By that you can write, you can get very good respect from the letters. Also, our writing also the index of our mind. How do we write? So this is the letter of informal. Okay, understand Allah? Understand? Practice in your own, write some letters, come and show me. Okay, thank you.